The PS Classic hate train is running full speed at this point, but oddly enough, I still want one. Sony started off on a high note with the PS Classic. The original announcement with games met with a lot of fanfare, a lot of hype. People were excited. Once that second announcement hit with the remaining 15 games, well, that's when things kind of started to go sour for Sony. These 15 other games, the fans felt were not indicative or representative of the quality games that were on the PlayStation, especially missing key titles such as Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Parappa the Rapper. Those games were just not there, and Sony had no other announcement to go with this. That was it. That was the games. Finally, once the review units got into people's hands, that's when things really went bad. The whole UI of the system stinks. It got out that Sony's not even using their own emulator. They just kind of use an open source one that has been fan made for years now. And that led to canceled pre-order, fans not being happy, and just a general disdain for Sony for this PlayStation Classic, feeling like it is just a holiday time cash grab. Now, the reason why I still want the PlayStation Classic is a couple of things. One, nostalgia. I love PlayStation. I think it's a great system, the original one. I love the PS2, the 3, the 4. I always think they're quality consoles. At the time when I got the original PlayStation, it broke me out of like the whole Nintendo fanboy rut. And as I still do love Nintendo systems and have pretty much all of them, the whole PlayStation coming into my world, it opened up my world. It showed me what else is out there and what else I could play. Also, it's the first system that I modded, something that beyond that I have never even thought of before. Homebrew games and things like that was just amazing to me, to the point now where nearly any system I get, I love to see the opportunities and what you can do with the hardware past what the developers intended. So the topic of modding is another reason why I think the PS Classic is going to be something I want. I feel like pretty much days after the system will be released, there'll be somebody already modifying it, as the emulator inside is established. It's fan-made. People know it insides and out. And I think adding ROMs or adding other games to this system will be fairly easy. The fact that it's using USB ports for the controllers is another thing. So even though Sony has confirmed you can't use later PlayStation controllers like the PS3 or the PS4, with this system, I think once modders get in there and they, get the emulator working in a different way, third-party controllers and maybe even, PS2 controllers with the adapters will work on this unit. And as with any of these mini or classic consoles, the argument of a Raspberry Pi or some other kind of emulation box always comes up. Kind of why do you need to do it if this already does it? Well, it's just fun. I like taking stuff beyond what it was intended for, even if I already have a Retro Pi, even if I already have an NES Classic that's modded. The fact that something else new hardware to mod just to see what it can do, that's really fun to me. I think that's really fun to a lot of people. So let me know what you think. Did you cancel your PlayStation Classic pre-order? Are you still gonna get one? Is nostalgia just overwhelming enough that you just really want one anyway? If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, hit that sub button. I'll see you next time.